Greed is killing games.
For as long as I can remember, I've been playing games. I started on the Game Boy when I was very young. My mother used to help me. I remember my mom, taking the Game Boy from me when I told her I couldn't beat the Super Mario levels. That's the first game I played, actually, Super Mario. And she would take the Game Boy from me. She beat the levels for me and show me how to play. I even had chances to play Atari, Pac-Man, a bunch of classic games. So we got a console, PS2, and moved on to more 3D, more adult-style video games, GTA, Call of Duty, things like that. I had no idea what I was in for. I didn't realize this was going to be something I was going to do for the rest of my life, is play games. And then all of a sudden, this console came out, known as the Xbox 360, if you ever heard of it. Quite popular console, quite popular. I got an Xbox 360 and I got Halo 3 with it. And dude, let me tell you something, man. That was the golden age of gaming. I wasn't a part of the Call of Duty scene during the time. I was mainly Halo, and then this other little game came out called Minecraft for the Xbox, and yeah, life completely changed. What I'm really trying to get at is, that era of gaming is gone now, and we're currently in an era where things are just getting worse. Back in the day, like 2016, 2017, gaming was still, really good. We were out of the golden era of the 360 days. We were into the Xbox One, and things were a lot shakier during that time for gaming. And then they started, pushing loot boxes. This is something CS:GO did, which was fine. It worked for the CS:GO community, but then, a bunch of other game companies wanted to incorporate, a loot box system and a chance system into their games. And luckily, we got by that as gamers. We got by that era. We made it through, and we thought, things are gonna get better. And then this game came out called Fortnite Battle Royale. Jesus Christ, just absolutely fucked us, didn't it? Absolutely fucked us. Fortnite came out. Yeah, man, they introduced a battle pass system, and completely fucked gaming for the rest of the fucking century. They found a system that works, man. They found a system that makes them a lot of fucking money, keeps people engaged. You can claim, hey, you get it for free, bro. You can get everything for free. And then we have, that's what they used to say. You can get everything free. You can't get everything free now in battle passes, but you can get some stuff for free, and you can do the battle pass for free. So if you do choose to buy it, you'll just get everything. Yeah, the battle pass system, while it's engaging and it gives you something to grind towards after you've already hit end game in video games, you're already at the end game, and then you want to move on. You want more stuff to unlock. Each season they have more stuff for you to unlock. Okay, cool. It keeps the player base engaged and on each season and stuff. This video is mainly a discussion about the recent news that EA has fired a ton of their staff off the Battlefield 6 team after Battlefield 6 made them $1 billion. Battlefield 6 made them $1 billion, and they just fired so many artists and game designers and leaders of their groups over there at the DICE Studios. And a lot of people are like, oh, this shows that Battlefield 6 isn't really successful. No, it's very successful. That's why they're firing everybody, to make more money. Like, we made our money. We don't need y'all anymore. Fired. It's just like, on a movie set. You work on a movie set. You do the work. You leave. You don't make any money after that. You do the work and you leave. So that's what they're doing. They hired a bunch of people to make Battlefield 6. They're like, you know what? Fuck you. We made all of our money. Which I think, unfortunately in America, there's no protection against that. And companies can just fire you willy-nilly and drop you like a fly. And greed is slowly killing the franchise of gaming and the industry itself. And people say, well, gaming is still the most profitable, franchise of all time. Most popular form of entertainment. Gaming is the most popular form of entertainment. That's true. It still is the most popular form of entertainment. It makes the most money out of all other forms of entertainment. It's because of these super well-designed systems that want to keep players engaged and, want their money. These things aren't manufactured nowadays to keep you playing as long as possible, to spend as much money as possible. They do every trick in the book like a casino, like a politician, like anything, bro, to get you to spend money. I think it's only going to get worse. I think in the future, there's not going to be consoles or PCs anymore. There's only going to be subscription-based cloud gaming. They're going to say, you don't need to have a PC to play games. You can just stream it to your screen. You can just stream it. Xbox pushes this heavily, bro. Streaming games sucks absolute ball sack. I understand if you're doing it because you don't have money to actually purchase a console. You know, all power to you, respect to you. But if you like stream games and like do that shit on the side, and you're an actual gamer and you have money, and you don't need to be doing it, go to hell. Like straight up, go to hell. If you're streaming games on your phone, sit on your fucking couch, go get on your console. Support physical hardware because they're trying to take it away from us right now, folks. They're trying to take it away. Jeff Bezos said he doesn't want you owning a PC. It should be on, you know, a cloud-based system because they want all the natural materials and minerals for themselves to build data center. The new Xbox is coming out. It's going to be, you know, $1,200. It's going to play PC games, but they're not going to make another console after that. They're not. They're just going to build data centers and push, you know, their, their cloud gaming services. They're not going to do consoles anymore. Pivoting, game development. Homie, that shit is so rushed nowadays. Game development is so rushed to pump out as many games as possible to a state where these games are not finished. This happened a lot with like Battlefield 6 and stuff. These games are not finished and they're coming out, they're making their money and they're dipping. They're not fixing the games. And they're just pumping out because they know as a consumer we'll just buy it, you know? And it's so stupid that we as consumers will buy games that don't work, setting unrealistic expectations for, you know, developers to pump out these games because people want bigger and better every time. You're not gonna be able to deliver on that and deliver quality at the same time. It's just not possible. You know, people are only people, and you know this is why they want to push AI and other stuff into game development because they want games coming out faster, and they want more money because attention spans have shortened, and they want your attention all the time to make as much money as possible. And it's ruining gaming because gaming isn't what it used to be, because gaming used to be about getting a game, playing through the story, and then, you know, you go to multiplayer. Just look at the new game, Marathon, by Bungie. Bungie has been known to drop banger games, bro. They made Halo, okay? The OG of OG story games. And multiplayer. The multiplayer was great on the Halos, but the focus of it was the story. And now it's shifted. They're making an extraction shooter now. It has maybe some lore in it. They're not focusing on things that don't make them as much money anymore as gamers. If we see greed, if we see things that are not good, not quality, if we see companies mistreating their employees, we need to really, really, really do something about it, man, because, you know, it's only going to get worse from here, unfortunately. This has been Dutch TV, signing off. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.